Hello, good morning everyone from Taipei. I'm very excited to have landed in Taipei, and then immediately I rushed over to the hotel, which is near the metro station, Shandao Temple. It's within like about 1 minute's walking distance. So in this video I'm going to share with you my stay experience with Hotel Resonance Taipei, a tapestry collection hotel by the Hilton Group. I'm going to share with you the room. I booked the King Guest room and it was prepaid at a price of 4996.88 Taiwan dollars. And then also I'm going to share with you some of the experiences, including like the facilities like the gym, as well as perhaps the breakfast selection. So without further ado, let's go and check in now. Actually, the check-in procedure is really very fast, but unfortunately it's only about 7 plus in the morning, so the room is not ready, and according to the check-in staff, right, they are running on full capacity yesterday. So I mean, I'm okay. I just have to head out to have a quick breakfast and then come back and check if the room might be available, because there's a lot of like good food around this area, including the famous Fu Hang Doujiang. What happened is that because I may not get the room before 3 p.m. and I need to actually go somewhere else, right? So I have requested to see if there's a chance for me to actually wash up and get a fresh change of clothes in the gym or somewhere else with shower facilities. And they are very obligating. Let's keep my fingers crossed, and hopefully the room will be ready when I already have my breakfast. So all in all, I think the whole first encounter experience is really very nice. The staff is very friendly and very detailed in terms of all the check-in formalities. So it's almost 4 and I managed to get my room finally. Immediately when you come out from the lift, my room is actually 1118, so I turn to the right and then I walk straight. A very nicely lit corridor that leads up to my room. They have a very interesting feature outside the room. I'll show you very shortly. It has got that film or recording studio kind of vibe. So you can see that there's a reel of film on top that casts a light on the room number, and then there's this on-air button. Okay, so let's go into the room and then I'll give you a brief introduction. Okay, so once you come into the room, on the left hand side is where you have the toilet, and that's where the porcelain throne is with the bidet, which is a feature that I like very much. And then there is toilet paper, of course. Unlike some of the hotels in Taiwan, right, the toilet paper over here can be flushed into the toilet, so that's great. Sanitary bag for ladies, and then they provide soap in a dispenser format, and then a very small cute little sink over here. Yeah, so as I proceed opposite the space, right, this is where the wardrobe space is. So you can see over here there are drawers as well as the in-room safe at the bottom. Let me just show you how it is like. So it opens up, a slightly smaller and more compact kind of safe, but I think nonetheless you can still manage to keep all your belongings. And then within the drawer below the safe is where you have the bedroom slippers as well as the shoe horn. And then Over here you have the laundry form as well as the laundry bag if you need to do your laundry, and there's also the emergency torch which looks really very cute. Okay, what's in the drawer below? It's empty, so you can put your personal belongings if you need. And there's a huge space above where you can actually leave your luggage, which I did already. And then the hanger space, I think it's appropriate and sufficient for you to hang out your clothes. I'll be staying here for only one night, so don't have to really hang anything out, or else I'll have a trouble trying to collect everything back into the luggage again. Yeah, so this is the bathrobe, and then over there they have hung up the ironing board with the iron at the bottom. Okay, and then on top, right, they have a very huge storage space, so probably you can actually keep your luggage on top if, let's say, you do not want it to occupy too much space. Okay, and then in front of the bed is a TV. According to the staff who checked me in, right, the TV is a smart TV, and you can actually do screen mirroring with your mobile devices. Like if you have a Netflix account, you can actually mirror the Netflix that you want to watch onto the TV screen. So that's great. So this is the bed. Once again, this is the king guest room, and then this is definitely the king size bed. The thread count looks okay, feels okay, and by the bedside on this side you have a clock, and then you have the night light. Okay, and then there's a master switch, and then the lamp, the switch to control the lamp. So there are one universal power outlet, two USB ports. Yeah, and then as we move over to the opposite side, you have the phone, and that's the remote control over there. Tissue box. Once again, two USB power outlets and one universal power outlet. You can actually control the mode lighting. Let me bring it closer to let you see. From focus to soothing. Master switch is here, and then pendant switch. So the pendant light is this one that they are referring to. Yeah, so you can control the light here, and then you can switch it on to a night light if you want to prepare for sleep. And then below the shelf is where you have a religious reading material, as well as a waste paper bin that is divided into recyclables, as well as general waste. So over here you can put your periodicals. And I think the curtain is automatic, so there's actually a switch over here. Okay, and then if you bring it down, you just have to press it once, and then the curtain will come down like that. Okay, and then if you do not want it, you want to enjoy the view outside, you can bring it up. Okay, and even the table has got light, so if you can see, if I switch off the light, there will be no light. Then if I switch it on, ta-da, there's actually light over there. Okay, so this is the couch where you can actually lounge. Sorry, I'm not using the GoPro this time around, so not very wide angle. I'm just using Pixel 4 XL because Jim is using the GoPro in New Zealand. Yeah, so this is the lounge chair where I can sit there and enjoy a cup of coffee while looking at the view outside. And then there's a nice big coffee table for you to even have a meal. Yeah. Then below the lounge chair, right, is where you have a lot of power outlets. So 2 universal power outlets and 4 USB power outlets. Yeah. So that's great. As we proceed over here, this is where the mini bar is. On top of the mini bar is an espresso machine, kettle, They use Nespresso capsules naturally. And then there are 2 bottles of complimentary drinking water. And then over here you have the tea sachets. So the tea is from this brand which I have not seen before. It looks really exquisitely packaged. And the tea cups are by Linsen. Yep. So this opens up nicely to a mini fridge, and according to the staff, so it says over here as well, it's our treat. So these are all complimentary items that we can enjoy, or we can actually bring it home as keepsakes. Yeah. So then over here is empty, and then this is where the ice bucket is. Okay, last but not least, that's actually the toilet, and this is the shower area that has got a very huge sink area for you to actually put all your stuff. So let's take a look at what's over there. Rinsing cup, and then you have all the necessary amenities like your toothbrush, toothpaste, or shaver, and whatnots. Yeah, so it's nicely packaged and color coded to differentiate the different items. So that's very nice. And then you can also control the curtain from here, and there's a switch for your shaver as well. The body lotion they use is by this brand called Theory. This is the Pomelo Blossom Oolong Calming Hand and Body Lotion. And then liquid soap, which you have seen earlier on in the toilet. 2 bottles of complimentary drinking water here. And then over here is a bathtub. It's, I think, about 3/4 the size of a normal bathtub. But I think it should suffice for a nice soak while looking at the view outside. Yeah, so it's not too bad, I would say. So the fresh towels are over here at the bottom shelf. There's actually a waste bin there, a weighing machine here for you, and then the standing shower area opens up to this, where you have a grab bar for elderly or people with reduced mobility, and then there's either a rain shower, or you can use the shower head for your showering. One comment about this is if you soak yourself up and you want to turn on the water faucet again, then it becomes very challenging. So what I do sometimes is I just don't turn it off completely, so I can have a little bit of water to rinse off the soap. Okay, so the shower amenities are provided in this dispenser bottles. So we have the shampoo on the left, and then conditioner and the liquid soap. Yeah, and there's a small area for you to put other shower items which you might need. Yes, and then over here is where you can hang a towel. Yes. Okay, so all in all, I would say that the space is actually a very nice one, very cozy with very nice, soothing and calming vibes. The bed actually looks quite comfortable. I'll do a bed test shortly once I'm more settled in. And an interesting thing about this hotel is that they do not have a breakfast area. So they collaborated with Starbucks, and they have this app where you can actually scan in, and then you can either pre-order your breakfast or you can take a look at what is on offer. So even though they say that your points, you have been allocated like about 315 points for your breakfast at Starbucks, right? But this points is actually, you are eligible for all-day dining. So apparently this particular Starbucks branch has got draft beer as well, which I think I'm quite interested to check out. In general, I think the staff, they are all very helpful and all very ready to be there to lend a helping hand and to answer all your questions. Yes, so I think so far the experience has been a very positive one. And considering the fact that it's quite a new property, I think the service standard is really nice, and then the room is also very nicely cleaned up. We will follow up with the bed test very shortly. Okay, so without further ado, let's just do a bed test. As I mentioned earlier, the track count is really very good. I think it's on the high track count kind of bed sheet, at least the duvet cover. And actually the bed sheet also has got very high track count as well. And the pillow is actually quite soft. Okay, without further ado, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have been seated in an upright position for like a good at least 1 day, because I took the red-eye flight from Singapore to Taipei. After that, I didn't manage to get the check-in, so I went to the gym to wash up before I head out. Yeah, so I would say all in all, I think this bed that is being provided for will ensure that I have a very good night's sleep. The softness is like something that I like, and then plus the fact that the duvet sheet, as the duvet cover as well as the bed sheet is very nice and soft. I think it's really going to guarantee a good night's sleep for me. Then the pillow wise, right, it's slightly on the softer side, both of it. But I think if you stack 2 of it up nicely like that, it should be able to support my neck, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll share with you my verdict of like the neck support of these 2 pillows the very next day. Yeah, so interestingly, they actually partner with not only Starbucks but another F&B outlet that is their local famous F&B outlet. It's called 象山爱玉, and I'm very intrigued. So 爱玉 is actually a jelly, so quite unique to Taiwanese culture, and apparently 爱玉 is only available from Alishan, based on the staff who told me that, but I'm not sure which. I will check it out later. Okay, I think I forgot a very important component of the ceremonial bed test, so let's follow up with that right now. Very stable, sturdy, doesn't make extra noisy sounds. I think it's the perfect bed, and it has passed the Uga Chaka test. I'm going to show you that there is also a guest laundry area in the hotel. You need to tap to enter. If you go in, opens up like that. It's a bit noisy because the washing is in progress. And actually pay for both drying and washing. So this area is under 24-hour video surveillance. And then yeah, so it uses like a touch screen technology, and you can even choose your water temperature, which is great. Yeah, I think this is an area where you can consolidate your clothing and you can fold your clothes as well. Yes. Fitness. Let's go. So here I am at the gym. It's located on the 3rd floor, and you actually need an access card key to tap into the gym. Immediately when you come in, there's actually a water dispenser dispensing either hot, warm or cold water, and then there are paper cup dispenser over here, and also cold bottled water if you prefer that, an emergency telephone line, towels for your use as you do your weights and cardio, and then a place for you to deposit the towel. It's actually a very small but yet functional gym. Okay, with treadmills, stepper machine, bicycle, and then free weights over here, and a medicine ball as well if you need to do your CrossFit training. And there's also this machine over here by Precor. So I think it's small, but at the same time it's functional. Within the gym itself, there's also a restroom, and so let me show you how it looks like. Yep, so in the restroom, there's a porcelain throne with bidet as well. Yep, so I just did a quick workout before I head out. I think it's quite nice if it's not so crowded. Like now, I will have the whole gym to myself. Yay! Oh wow, look at this. So what I ordered is the pineapple IU. It comes with butter bread. There's caramel pineapple as well as mango. So this is a popsicle, and then the IU is inside here. I'm asked to eat the warm butter bread first because it's freshly toasted. So it looks really good. I'm going to dig in now. Yum yum. Okay, I don't know if I'm thirsty, I'm hungry or what, but I finished the whole dessert, which is the pineapple IU with butter bread, in less than 10 minutes. The butter bread is really very nice and soft, and it has got that feeling inside the butter, and it tastes really good, and very nice chewy texture to it as well. And the pineapple IU is really nice with the mango popsicle, and there's also pineapple bits. So everything is nicely rounded up to a very wholesome finish. It's not too sweet. I think the sweetness is just perfect. Yeah. So overall, I enjoyed my dessert very much. And what I did is I actually ordered an additional serving. Is mojito that I ordered next. I'll show you when it arrives. So this is the mojito. According to the staff, the IU jelly is somewhere in the middle, and at the bottom is where there is raw sugar. So you can actually just give it a stir to ensure that the whole drink concoction is very well mixed. The hint of rum is actually pretty strong. I think in general it's a very nice balanced drink. Perfect for, I would say, pre-dinner. Yeah, which is what I'm doing right now. Yeah, so it's good. Good morning, everyone. It's another rainy morning in Taipei. Looks like the rain has decided to stay for a little while. Nonetheless, I just woke up and then also freshen up myself and am ready for breakfast. As mentioned yesterday, the breakfast is actually provided in collaboration with Starbucks. So I need to make my way to the nearest Starbucks, which is just around the corner, and make use of my 315 points. And if there's anything that I would like that goes beyond the price tag of 315, I believe I'll have to top it up myself. I didn't manage to try the draught beer, maybe later, I'm not very sure, but I sure did try a lot of Taiwanese street food yesterday, so it was overall quite an enjoyable eating experience for me so far. Yep. So with regards to the sleeping experience, I think the bed itself is very comfortable. I wake up feeling very fresh and then ready to explore Taipei again. Although the pillow is soft, right? I can actually stack it up. So 2 pillows actually make up just the appropriate height to support my neck. So that's wonderful as well. Let's go for breakfast. So my breakfast has arrived. I'm here at the Starbucks, which is located at the lobby of the Hotel Resonance Taipei. So the whole environment looks very nice and bright. And a very interesting thing about Starbucks over here is they provide alcoholic drink selection as well, as you can see over here. Yeah, okay, yeah. This 4 panels are where the drinks on offer will be displayed. So that's really very interesting. And then let me just show you what I ordered. So this is what I have ordered. So for the credit of $315, I got myself a lemon tart, a bagel. This is a local specialty, the black pepper pork with a croissant bun, and a cup of large Americano to go with. So altogether, I just need to top up about 14 Taiwan dollars to complete my whole breakfast experience. So I'm ready to check out now. All in all, it was a very wonderful experience with Hotel Resonance Taipei. The hospitality team is really very attentive, friendly, and ever ready to answer any questions that you have. And also I enjoyed the room very much. The bed is very comfortable. The water pressure is great. The water temperature changes is also quite fast as well. And I had a soak just now, and the speed at which the water fill up the tub as well as the speed at which it drains off is actually quite fast. So that's great as well. What other things? I think the room is very quiet considering the fact that it's actually right smack in the city center. So the soundproofing is really very great. I forgot to mention during check-in, so this is one of the gym's pet peeve, the power of hair dryers. So they use fillet, and this particular model is actually very powerful, and it dries up your hair pretty fast. So for ladies, you are well taken care of if you have long hair at this hotel. What other things? Okay, so what I like particularly about the breakfast arrangement is the fact that because with 315 new Taiwan dollars, right, you can actually have an all-day dining experience at the Starbucks, which is just at the lobby. You don't have to really save it for breakfast, so that's great. And then on top of that, in-room guests actually enjoy a 10% discount as well. So that's wonderful, I must say. And I'm going to experience the alcoholic selection later after I check out, so I'll let you know later how it goes. So the hospitality team was really very nice. Yesterday the check-in took a while because there was a long queue. So what happened was the lady who checked me in actually was nice enough to extend my checkout by another half an hour. I mean, it's a small gesture, yes, but considering the fact that I'm not like a high-tier Hilton Honors member, I think this is something which they go the extra mile to ensure the satisfaction and also the positive experience of their hotel guests. So I think their dedication to service is really pretty commendable. And plus the fact that this hotel is so nicely located just beside the metro station, right? You can very easily just within a few steps go to the metro and then hop onto the metro to experience and explore the rest of Taipei City. So I think it's really very convenient. So good service, good location, good amenities, and good nearby food and beverage offerings. We will strongly recommend the Hotel Resonance Taipei if you are thinking about where to stay in your next trip to Taipei. So if you have any questions, as usual, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below and we will get back to you soonest. If not, then we will see you in our next vlog. Bye!